Lindsay, Milo, and Callie, my wonderful audience. Hello, my name is Kristopher Rowland, and I will speaking to you today about the flu vaccination and is it worth getting. Imagine this, you just boarded your flight to go home after a crucial semester, and you can't wait to get there to relax, to be with your family. You get to your window seat, and all you can think about is falling asleep, when all of a sudden, someone comes down and sits next to you. They begin to cough and to sneeze. You start to wonder, are they infectious and are they sick? After all, you did not get your flu shot. And it is peak flu season, when all you had to do was go to the student health center with all of your friends in order to get your shot, but you deemed it unnecessary and you shrugged it off. I know there are a lot of skeptics out there that don't believe in vaccinations or that may have negative feelings towards them, but after hearing the true facts about the vaccinations, you might want to change your mind. As a pharmacy technician at a major pharmacy and a biology major, I've learned a lot about the flu vaccine, from basic procedures of administering the shot to the cellular breakdown of how the vaccination actually works. Today I would like to share with you a brief history of the flu vaccine. I would like to address some aspects of the skeptics, a brief overview of the yearly vaccine, the dangers of not being vaccinated. Finally, we'll hear the benefits of being vaccinated. According to Dr. Charles Patrick Davis, a board-certified emergency doctor who is a PhD in microbiology, the first flu vaccine was used to help protect the troops from the flu in World War II. It was developed by Jonas Salk and Thomas Francis in 1938, great men who would go on to create vaccines for other viruses such as polio. World War II roughly began in 1939, so the vaccine is around 77 years old. If you think about it, the flu vaccine is almost a century-year-old. The concept of preventative medicine in the flu field is not a new idea. Considering it's been around for this long, there's as many skeptics as there are negative opinions, maybe even more, but people don't believe in it. According to an article on the CDC's website, the Center for Disease Control, the percentage of the population that received the flu shot in 2014 was only 42%. This statistic was up from 7% from the last year, but as you can see, it's still very low. The statistic was for all adults 18 years and older. The seniors, or 65 and year above, had a higher rate of 65%. The seniors are included in the total statistic, so it seems that they bring the most weight to bring it up to 42%. Maybe it's from harder campaigning to the senior community to get a flu shot, or maybe they know something that we do not. Most people that I have encountered at my pharmacy state that they do not want to get the flu from getting the flu shot. This common misconception is not true. According to an article on the CDC's website, Center for Disease Control, there are two types of vaccinations that is administered as a shot, either the inactivated virus or the virus that does not contain any particles at all. There's also a nose swab that is a live attenuated virus that scares most people, but even this method will not give you the flu. There are reported side effects from the flu shots, such as aches, sore throats, and runny nose. Unfortunately, these are symptoms that are associated with the flu themselves. But if you've ever had the flu, you know exactly how bad the flu can get. These symptoms are nowhere near as drastic as the one the flu brings. There is no cure for the flu virus. The sentence may seem scary, but science has come a long way. The yearly flu shot is the best possible way to fight off the flu. The reason there is no cure is because each year the virus mutates. The same strain from last year is different to the previous year. Therefore, the vaccination must change as well. It sounds like there is no hope when these facts are known, but this is how we fight the flu each year, and we try to stay a step ahead of it. To prepare for the next year's flu season, scientists look at the most prevalent strains from the previous year and then make a vaccination from the combination of those. That way, if anyone is infected with any of the strains, they will lower their chances of getting the previous flu virus. This is another reason why the vaccination comes in multivalent doses. The more strains that the individual has been vaccinated with gives them a greater chance of not being infected with the flu. The dangers of not being vaccinated are not much if you don't consider being bedridden with aches, sore throat, and fever. There are certain cases that have resulted in deaths, so if a couple days of being sick in bed don't scare you enough, the case scenario should spook you. The major benefits from getting the flu vaccine are a no-brainer. If you get the flu vaccine, your chances of getting the flu drop dramatically. Another part of getting the vaccine, which might not be as transparent, is protecting everyone around you. Because when you get sick from the flu, you're more than likely going to spread it to a few people. By raising this awareness, we limit the number of people who overall will be affected with the flu. In conclusion, I can admit that some of the facts can make anyone skeptical about getting the vaccine. But if you look at how far science has came, you have to have the most utmost positive outlook where vaccination will be in 77 years. Who knows? Maybe there will be a cure sometime soon. But when the facts are addressed properly and in context, it shows that getting the vaccine will prevent you and your loved ones from being sick from around the best time of the year.